Good morning. I'm in the College Valley today in the Cheviots and I'm climbing up there. I should say ascending, not want to upset the rock climbers. So yeah, going up Easter Tor. It's one of the Deweys of Northumberland. When I get up the top there, I'll then decide whether just to do it into a circle and come back down, or whether to do something else when I'm up there. But I'll have to get up there first. But it's a cold morning. I had wanted to come here for the sunrise. I'm not sure if you'll see, but the sun's just starting to come up. Sky's lightened. The sun hasn't quite broken the horizon just yet, but it will soon. And so I've obviously missed getting to the top for the sunrise. Although I did set off really early. Well, early for me. Set off at 6 this morning, but the roads were rather icy, so I had to be a little bit more careful. It's about -2, -3 thereabouts. Apparently it's about -5, -6 on the top, so it's cold. But never mind. Get up there. Apparently it's going to be a beautiful day. Lovely blue skies by the looks of it. Can't see many clouds. In fact, I can't see any clouds, which is good. I'm sorely tempted to go to the Lake District today. Sorely tempted. But I thought, no, I've been wanting to do this walk for a long time. So I'll get this done today. So, see you in a bit. I'm sorely tempted to follow this fence straight up onto West Tor, which is nearer the highest summit of the Easter Tors. But this is Easter Tor, and I think if you're going to do Easter Tors, you should at least start at Easter Tor and then do West Tor and then the summit and so on. Otherwise I think it's a bit cheating. It's a stunning morning. There's not a breath of wind. It's just beautiful. It's really, really nice to get back out. Really nice. I've done an entire month without doing a proper decent walk. I've been driving this up the wall. There's some snow on the tops of the higher summits over there. What a day, brilliant. So I've backtracked a little bit, taken a bit of a detour to see Hethpool Linn. It was very slippy here. It looks a little bit dangerous, to be honest. So let's go and have a look, eh? Yeah. Wow, it's slippy here. These rocks are really slippy. Well, that's Hethpool Linn. Worth a detour, to be honest. It's quite impressive, but it's really slippy. It's really dangerous. You come on a dry day. Well, actually, if you came on a dry day, you would get the waterfall. I'm glad I made the detour now. The sun's starting to hit the tops of the hills now. That's Glendhu Hill there. That's I think it's the most northerly Marilyn in England. I did that last year or the year before, can't remember now. That's stunning, really is nice. So we're heading up this one first, and then we're going to cut across to that one and then continue to the summit, and then we'll see what the time is and then decide what to do after that. I'm using my Harvey map today. I'm starting to wish I brought an OS map. There's a remains of something here, but obviously on the Harvey map it doesn't tell you. On the OS map it might have. Let me show you. You got like a boundary wall here, and then it comes along here, this ridge here, and then here you've got another circular, almost settlement type thing, with an indentation in the middle. It's marked out by this row of stones along here. So you got the, let's see, I'll mark it out. It comes along here, and it comes down here, and there's something over the top of that ridge as well, some more settlement by the looks of it. And it comes around, and then you've got like some inner walls as well. So I'll have to have a look on the OS map when I get back and see what it is. It looks like the remains of a medieval village from here, but I'll need to check for certain. There's certainly a lot of Bronze Age activity here. Just behind those trees over there is Yvering Bell, and also Yvering was the site of the Anglo-Saxon palace on the other side of it. And you can tell on the hill over there, there's workings on the top of that as well. And in fact, on the one that we're going to climb here, this one here, Easter Tor. There's Bronze Age workings on that as well. You can see clearly if you come here. You don't see it on the camera, but you can see it when you're here. So there's plenty of human activity in this area, but I've no idea what that is without checking. It looks later than Bronze Age, but who am I to know? But it's definitely a settlement by the looks of it. I can't see that being natural. It's too well defined. Okay, this looks as though I'm going to leave St. Cuthbert's Way now. According to my map, I should go behind those trees and then up. But there's a clear track here But I can see it goes to exactly where I want to be. So I'm going to take this track instead. I can't see the point of walking all the way around there when there's a shortcut. I mean, obviously the biggest shortcut would have just been to walk straight up the hill. There's a bit of snow on the top of Easter Tor. I should have checked the map before I started talking, shouldn't I? You don't have an N on the end of them. So it's Easter Tor, Easter Tor, and then the summit. And then we'll decide where we go after that. So let's get up Easter Tor. No sooner do I leave the path, I find another settlement. You can clearly see the boundaries of it. It's two large square areas with boundary walls and stones in the middle. It looks like there might be another one a little bit further up. I wished I had brought the OS map and we would have gotten a better idea. Oh, it's going to be a nice day. Look at that. Great stuff. Right, let's get to the top then. I hope I can get this on the camera. The wild goats are just there. Nice one. Times like this when you wished you had Zoom. Or you can wait for them to cross your path. I knew this walk was going to be good. And not even up the first summit. I've seen a nice waterfall, two ancient settlements, and the wild goats. Hey, and it's a beautiful day. And it's just beginning. You know, you're ever in Bell over there? I was thinking maybe taking my daughter up that one another day. There's nothing special about it other than it's a Bronze Age settlement on the top. Look at that. The College Valley in all its splendour. Nice. I love getting out. This is going to set me up for a couple of weeks at least. Nearly there. There's snow behind me on the top. That's Easter Tor. It's a Sunday. There's not a breath of wind. Lovely blue skies. Look at the scenery here. And you got Evelyn Bell there, which is quite a touristy place for Northumberland. And I've got the entire place to myself, not a soul. If I had come here, gone to the lakes today, there's no chance in hell I would have had the place to myself. This is what I needed today. I needed to get out in the hills and a bit of time for myself. Food for the soul. Look at this. I can hear grouse, some duck somewhere, and that's it. The next loudest thing's my heart beating. The sun's too bright. That's a good thing. But the Cheviot, it's magnificent in the snow. I'm starting to wish I'd gone up there now. Still might be time yet. Let's fish these up. Easter Tor, everybody. I'm not exactly sure if this is the highest point or if that over there is the highest point, but considering I've just walked over there, I've done both of them any case, and I've got to go back that way any case to get on the path. Next, that one over there, which is Easter Tor, and then just behind it is the summit, which is marked by a trig point, and then we'll decide what to do. Oh man, this is lush. It really is. I'll get a better view of the ridge once I get onto the summit. But Cheviot, you're not getting it on this camera unfortunately. It's magnificent. Lovely white crisp snow on the top of there. And there's nobody here. This is a Sunday on a day like this. And the kids are off school. They don't go back until Monday, Tuesday, depending on what school. And there's just nobody here. Nobody. It's just absolutely awesome. I tell you what, you could probably do a wild camp here, except there's no water source. If you brought your own water. I mean, there's water source at the bottom of the hill, but not on the top. But it's quite flat over there. Flat and grassy. Let's get on to the next one. Ah, that looks good, doesn't it? All that snow on there. Well, I don't like snow normally. But when you're the first person to walk in it, it's quite nice. Easter Tor, everybody. The summit's over there, which we'll do in a minute, which is the Dewey, which is the reason why I'm here. But it's glorious. The wind's picking up a little bit now, because it's a bit higher now than Easter Tor, which is over there. I just spent the last mile busy bashing through heather and snow. I'm glad I wore my gaiters. I watched Geordie Fellwalker's video yesterday. He was up in the clots. I'll put a link below. And he was saying it was definitely terrain for gaiters, so I thought I'll not take any chances. And it hasn't been very muddy. It's been wet, but not muddy. But with the snow and heather, I'm glad I wore gaiters, so my boots would have been full by now. But this cold's eating the batteries on the camera. So I'm going to stop for a bit of lunch first. I'm going to do the summit. And then the tour over there, which is Hethpool Tor, I believe. And then I think we'll just drop down and follow the river back to the car. And the views are stunning. And you got Cheviot over there, white in snow. You got Hethpool Linn, Hethpool over there, the Tor, and then behind it you got the Shill. And look at these views of the College Valley. I'll start over here. You got Evening Bell just over there, Easter Tor, then you got the valley here. You got over there is Hethpool Hill. And all the valley along here. I think that's Cuthbert Fell over there. It's got a lot more snow, but it's a lot lower. But over there, in Scotland, you'll not see it on this camera, unfortunately. Really wish I had a good zoom on it. But the hills over there are all white with snow. Looks amazing. Wish I could work out which hills are which. And the views are just absolutely amazing. And there's literally nobody here. Other than a dog barking somewhere over there. The only sound is my heart beating. Amazing. And I'm going to use these rocks to shelter from the wind, have some lunch, and I'll back the summit. It's 11:30. I think I set off from our house at 6. I didn't get here until nearly 8. So I'll probably set off around about 8, 8:15. I've just took my time. So just been enjoying the moment. That's what it's all about, you know. It's not a race. It's about relaxing a bit. Look at that. I really wish I had the time and energy to do the Shill as well. It's just a bit too far. But today, any case. In the summer it would be fine. I'm sitting having my lunch. I'm just busy contemplating what the snow is in the horizon. So over here we've got Hethpool Hill. Down in the bottom here we've got Bell Hill. This little one down on the bottom here, it'll be White Hill. Behind it will be Straw Hill. That one over there with a little bit of snow on it is Long No Hill. And just behind Long No Hill, you're not seeing on this camera, are the Hillston Hills, which I can see. So on the horizon there's a band of snow on top of hills. They must be the Ettrick Hills. That's the only thing I can think of. And you got another bit of snow on the other side of the Ilston Hill on the horizon. And the only thing I can think of for there is just before you drop into Edinburgh, you go over the top of a hill which has got like wind turbines. I can't remember the name of the place now off the top of my head, but I think that'll be what that is there. If it was just a little bit more clearer on the horizon, it'd be interesting to see what you could see. But that's a canny distance to see up to the Ettrick Hills. Stunning views, really is. What a place to have your lunch, eh? There's nobody here. Nobody. It's a Sunday. The kids are off school. They don't go back. It's like a term holidays. They don't go back until what? Monday will be a teacher training day, so Tuesday. Nobody. What a day. When you lay it up, you don't really feel the cold much, especially when you're walking. But when you take your gloves off, bah heck, you feel it on your fingers. So that's me fed and watered. So I'm going to head up there, back to the summit, and then head to the other tor, and then head back. So I'll see you at the summit. New tours, everybody. One of the Deweys of Northumberland, bagged. And it's spectacular. Look at these views there. Except on this camera just does not do the views justice. It really doesn't. Such a shame. You'll just have to come here yourselves and see it. Snow's quite deep here actually, on the summit. Lots of frozen pools of water as well. Hello summit everyone. I thought this was going to be another tour, but it's not really. It's a very large cairn with a shelter. Over the shelter's full of snow. So not very practical today. Right, from here I'm going to head back down. There's a path down there. I'm going to follow that path down and then back to the car. I'm sorely tempted. There's another 2 Deweys close by. The first one over there is Preston Hill, and behind it is Broad Hope Hill. But I don't really have time to do them. I can get them, I can probably bag them, but I'll be coming back in the dark. The sun's in the wrong part of the sky, and once it goes down behind the Cheviot there, it gets dark really fast here. You got when you're in this part of the Cheviot, you got to be really careful of the light. I've been caught out before, and it goes black really fast. So no, I'll head back. This is the last summit, and if I see anything interesting on the way back, I'll film it, but if not, thank you for joining me on this walk. It's been a stunning day, a cracking walk, lots of things, waterfalls, wild goats, summits, a Dewey. Over there there's a fellow hiker, he's just left Easter Tor, he's heading to the summit. So there is somebody else here other than me, but just one, so there's two of us and we have all these hills to ourselves. Wow, I don't know if you're going to catch this on the camera. On that hill there, straight in front of me, there's a real big Iron Age fort and it looks immense. Oh, I'm going to have to look that up when I get home. There's another one there, behind those trees. And on the far side I can see where there's evidence of farming. What a place there. Okay, see you on the next one. Have a happy new year everybody. All the best for 2018. See you later. I was misled on a path. It just vanished. So I'm really beating bracken at the moment. Basically going in a straight line down from Hethpool down through all this bracken. I can see a ford over there, which is where I was supposed to be heading in the first place. But somewhere I went astray. I'm not exactly sure where. So I'll put my route probably below, but don't follow the ending. Now that you want to just come straight down the hill. To be honest, with the bracken like this, it's not too bad. The wild goats are over there. They were rutting before. Nice little spring. Oh, it's a glorious day. This is the trouble with winter. The days don't last long enough. Don't you just love adventures? Here's the ford. I'll give you an idea how deep that is. It's just below my knees. Good job, there's a footpath on the east side of the river. I wasn't going to get across there without getting wet. Yeah, the footpath follows the river along that side. But don't count on using this ford unless you plan to get wet. But seeing how I haven't ended the walk yet, or the filming, I'll do another shout out to Alan Metalman. He's wanting to come and explore Northumberland this year. I can't think of a better walk than this one. Maybe the Shill. The Shill's probably better. But I really wished I had gone up the Shill today. I mean, I've really enjoyed today's walk. Really enjoyed it. It's been fantastic. I've had it all to myself except for the last bit when I saw somebody on another hill. Basically, he wasn't on the same hill as me. But I've always wanted to do the Shill in the winter, in the snow. It's my favourite hill in the Cheviots. So I regret not doing it today. It would have been a good chance to do it in the snow. But I've still enjoyed myself today. And this time I'll say goodbye, because it's just a straight walk back along the footpath along the river. So see you next time. Bye.